Amazing Technicolor Shitshow.
All right.
Throwing it in there.
Is it recording where it go?
It's recording where go.
All right.
Good morning and welcome to Amazing Technicolor Shitshow, the podcast where we talk about the fumbles and follies of live theater at all levels. I'm Trev.
And I'm Elle. We're off to a great start already.
We're running a little ragged today. This is our fantastic, once in a while, unedited episode spectacular. Woo!
And by once in a while, we mean whenever we're too busy and we don't have time to edit.
Whenever life gets us down, we make life an aid.
Yeah.
And that's today. And what we're doing this week, as you might remember from last week, as we teased this a little bit, is that we are in and teaching for a dance recital.
Yeah.
Which is something that you don't usually think about being a ton of work unless you've been involved in one.
If you've ever danced with like a dance studio or a company, then you know that it's dress recital week. There's multiple days where we have dress rehearsals. Trev and I are both students at this dance studio, so we take classes, but we're also both teachers there, so we also teach students. So we are just thinking about a lot. We're wearing a lot of hats. We're changing costumes really quickly.
wearing a hat right now.
I am wearing a hat as we speak. We're
great.
changing costumes fast. We're throwing on our tap shoes. We're running onto the stage. And so, yeah, it gets a little hectic. And, of course, we work day jobs as well.
It's true.
And Trev's a community theater board member.
So lay off.
And I choreograph a bunch of other things. And
We're doing our damnedest.
yeah, we're doing our best.
Quit with your hate mail
Deal
and
with
letters.
We're so glad we don't get hate mail. But I have said I think it would be really cool if we had like one troll, because then
Yeah.
I would know that enough randos were listening.
Yeah, we need one hater.
We need at least one troll out
One
there.
mad hater.
Yeah.
I think that we should offer a position. If you are interested in being our hater, send your resume to amazingtechnicolorshow@gmail.com.
Oh my gosh, yes. Be like, are you prepared to heckle us
Yeah.
online?
Bring the heat.
Yeah, okay. But only like if you could maybe make it obvious that you're like a bot or something.
Oh,
so
yeah.
that people don't actually think our show is bad.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean?
You got to intersperse your heckling with crazy conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Sounds
what
good.
we really need. We need a conspiracy theorist.
What if Trev and Elle are actually aliens? I couldn't think of anything
Yeah.
interesting. It's not an edited episode.
It's unedited.
We're rolling.
So we're going to keep going.
We're gophers. That's it.
Yeah.
What you got for us today, Elle?
Well, okay, so obviously we've been feeling busy and ragged, and I've been thinking about how nice it would be if I could just inherit a bunch of money and then I didn't have to go to work anymore.
Yeah.
Or like stock the house with groceries and like all of that stuff.
We'd have
It would
our
be really
grocer
nice
do that.
if I just inherited like a lot of money and a title, perhaps.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're going to talk about a fella with a passion for theater who quickly came into a lot of money and power. And I can totally relate to several of his choices, but let's just say things don't all turn out great for him, unfortunately.
Ooh, the monkey's paw
yeah,
curls a claw.
Things don't Things don't all turn out great.
Uh-huh.
Heed my warning.
Heed it.
Heed.
This too may happen to you.
So, Henry Cyril Paget.
I
was
love
the
it all.
fifth
Pageant?
Marquis. Yes. Henry
Pageant?
Cyril Paget.
Oh, Paget.
Paget. Not
Oh,
with
yeah,
no.
okay.
He was the fifth Marquis of Anglesey. Anglesey. I knew how to say this earlier today, and
I looked up a YouTube video and everything.
Anglesey.
Anglesey.
Anyway, he's British. He's British, and if you don't know what a marquis is, it's below. What is it? Duke. It's right below
Okay.
Duke. So there's like
I did not know that.
there's a bunch of ranks of
Mhm.
lords and all those things, right? But right below Duke is a marquis. So
Cool.
that's who this guy is here. And he inherited a fortune in 1898, and he promptly decided to live a life of untamed self-expression and also become a thespian.
Sounds like he threw away all of his clothes and he decided to live life as one with nature, but instead of that, it's the stage.
No, and also he did not throw away his clothes.
Ooh.
So rather than settling into the expected duties of a British aristocrat, managing his estate and all those stuffy, boring things, he poured his energy and his fortune into theater, elaborate costuming and attire, lavish theme parties, and jewelry.
Okay.
So basically what I would do if I had a fortune,
Yeah.
you know, I want the jewelry and the lavish theme parties.
Yeah.
Basically the life I live now, except a lot more extra.
No, totally. And without, you'd probably buy a couple of raccoons.
Oh, yeah.
Some exotic animals.
To be fair, I would be a little more unhinged than this guy in some ways, but he's really elaborate, as you will soon see.
Awesome. Can't wait.
So his estate, called the Place Naywith, he transformed it into... He transformed part of the property at his estate into an elaborate theater, which he named the Gaiety Theater.
Oh, my God.
Uh-huh.
That's awesome.
Right.
I love it.
Right. You have like a big, glorious, rambling estate with a bunch of big, beautiful buildings on it. One of those buildings is getting turned into a theater, obviously.
I am on Team Marquis. What's his name?
His name is Henry Cyril Paget.
I am on Team Henry Cyril Paget. HCP.
Yep.
That's so fun. I would absolutely put a theater in my home if I could.
Right. So there at this theater, Paget sponsored performances, and of course, he starred in them as well because he's a little theater baddie.
You gotta.
He assembled productions filled with elaborate sets, dramatic lighting, and most memorably, incredibly extravagant costuming. He and his fellow castmates donned silk robes, bejeweled fabrics, all in flowing feminine styles. Basically, picture a jewel-encrusted kimono and tiaras.
This is so fun.
He was also known for his butterfly dances. He would wear sleeves with silken wings and spin and twirl.
Okay.
This guy looked absolutely incredible. There are many photos of him because he was alive in the early 1900s.
Yeah.
So there are photos of him. He looked fantastic. He's basically like the 1900s equivalent of Elton John or Freddie Mercury.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing.
Yes.
I love this guy.
Right? One source said that he had a fleet of motor cars, which he had modified so that they emitted perfumed exhaust fumes scented with patchouli.
You gotta make an exit.
Yes.
In your brand new motor car.
So when he drives away, it's like a poof, a whiff of patchouli behind him.
Yeah.
Ooh, what a delight.
Oh my gosh.
Okay,
how cool.
So this guy is next level extra.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, Paget didn't just limit himself to private theatrical performances. No. He took his productions on tour, bringing his theatrical vision to wider audiences. And as you can imagine, these shows were wildly expensive to stage. And they often failed to recoup their costs.
No matter.
So his devotion to the theater began to come at a price.
Oh, no.
His spending, not just on theater, but on his obscenely lavish lifestyle,
squandered it.
Oh, spiraled far beyond even his vast, vast income. Oof. And his debts quickly piled up. He was spending so much money that he could not keep up.
Henry.
That is your fatal mistake,
my
Henry.
friend. You had a good thing going.
We were so supportive up till here, but you really need to know when to pull back a little.
That's why he was so great. He didn't know when to say no to the rhinestones.
Big. Yes.
When do you stop encrusting? What is the correct level of crust to encrust?
Exactly. And he was just a more is more kind of guy.
Yeah.
And the debts piled up. So even as his finances collapsed, he would not give up his theater or his self-expression.
Oh.
Sadly, he went bankrupt in 1904, and his jewels, costumes, and stage properties had to be sold off. His jewelry collection apparently sold for around £80,000 at the time, which today would be about £10 million.
Wow. Wow.
Yes, and the British pound is like a lower number than the American dollar, so that's more than
100 million or something.
Well over $10 million. Well over 10 million US dollars.
Oh, sorry. I've got some pretty severe inflation inside of my brain.
Yes. The US dollar is like a little bit more than a pound.
I think I just forgot what number you said.
Yes.
And I just made it 100 million. That's still
10
a lot.
10 million pounds is still a lot in today. So anyway, just his jewelry alone sold for that much.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he died the following year at just 29 in Monte Carlo after a long illness.
Wow.
So this guy, he did not live a long time, but the time that he was alive, he has just absolutely wild stories about his life.
Oh.
Yeah. So I do have to share one more interesting and fascinating tale from his life.
Mm-hmm.
In 1901, he went to see the premiere of Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's stage adaptation of Sherlock Holmes.
Oh.
Isn't that cool? How cool.
I heard about that.
Right? How cool would it have been to be there? Yes. So Conan Doyle's stage adaptation premiered in 1901. He was there at the premiere. And while he was at the theater, a terrible crime took place.
At the Arthur Conan Doyle show?
Not at the show, but during the show.
Oh my gosh.
While he was at the theater, a 50,000 pounds worth of his jewelry was stolen while he was at the detective play.
That's wild.
Right. And this guy, Paget, enlisted the help of none other than Arthur Conan Doyle himself to solve the crime. It is
That's such theater kid energy.
It's such theater kid energy. We're so here for it.
Who'd we call? The police? No. Call an author.
Arthur Conan Doyle knows more about crime than any of these coppers.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Well, did he figure it out? Did he solve the case?
Paget's valet was discovered to be the thief, and he pled guilty to the crime.
Oh.
So he knew it was an inside job. He knew that Paget was going to be at the show, and that's when he made the crime happen. But the jewels had already been sold by one of the valet's acquaintances in France and were never recovered.
My God.
Okay, but isn't that absolutely wild that Conan Doyle was involved in solving a jewel crime, a jewel heist?
Don't you just say like, no, I'm not.
Well, I can't.
I'm an author.
He's like, I just write stuff.
I'm not going to help you.
I'm not going to solve this crime for you.
Or maybe he's just like, finally, someone sees my talents.
Yes. He's like, I've always wanted to be a sleuth, and now it's my chance.
I mean, this is his chance to be Jessica Fletcher.
Right.
You got to take it.
Exactly. So anyway, all of the stories from this guy's life, there's so many more wild stories of his life, and it's just an absolutely insane, colorful person.
This is so fun. I love the it's quickly becoming a genre of our podcast. Like sometimes we do an episode profiling this wild person.
Yeah.
Because in the theater world, you're gonna get some kooky characters.
Yeah.
I just love the opportunity, the untapped potential of finding these beautiful specimens of the human species.
Absolute gem of a person.
Gems on gems with gems.
Yes.
Wow.
So another kind of fun fact is that there's a movie coming out this year about Henry Cyril Paget.
What?
It's called Mad Fabulous, and it looks really cool. It's a historical drama. And the costuming, I'm sure, is going to be great. I can't imagine that it wouldn't be.
Yeah.
It has already premiered. It premiered in March at the London LGBTQIA Film Festival because he is a little bit of a queer icon, as you can definitely tell.
Yeah.
And then it will be available for the public to watch in June. So in June, we got to check out this historical drama about Henry Cyril Paget because I'm sure it's going to be a really interesting movie.
Yeah, that sounds amazing.
Yeah, got to check that one out. And also, Siobhan McSweeney is in it. I think she's like a supporting kind of role. She's not one of the main characters, but she's in it. If you're a fan of Dairy Girls, Siobhan McSweeney plays Sister Michael, possibly my favorite character in Dairy Girls.
Incredible.
So anyway, love her. She's a fabulous Irish actress. She's in the movie, so looking forward to watching that.
Cool. Yeah, we gotta. Fun.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for that story.
Riveting.
We don't have when we don't edit the podcast, we don't get to like take a break in between subjects.
Yeah. We don't have our stage manager rushing in.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Where are you, Daniel?
He's on break today.
Here's the interlude. Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, bum.
And then we say, he
Thank you.
says 5 minutes, and we say,
Thank you, 5.
Okay, so here's our thank you 5 for the day. All right, Trev. So if you suddenly became rich, what are going to be your main priorities? We're gonna ruminate on this. How much would your priorities align with Henry Cyril Paget? And you and I are going to play the Add a Word game to decide how we're going to spend our fortune. All right?
Okay. Yeah, I love it.
All right. So you and I have just stumbled into a bunch of money. First,
We
will
take
our
millions
and
split
it
into
6
categories.
First,
The
biggest
category
glamour,
and
niceties,
and
pets,
and
gems
these
will
enrich
our
souls
greatly
and
be
fluffy.
always.
Second,
We
will
use
money
to
pay
off
debtors
from
crimes
ooh loans,
and
vehicle.
Heists.
Oh, nice. Okay. We
Will
also
have
a
banker
who
will
manage
the
rest
of
our
categories. Phew. I was
wow.
getting really concerned that we'd have to go
nervous.
through all 6 of them.
I didn't want to fritter away all the fortune, so that's good.
We were about to lose some listeners on that one. Awesome.
My
Uncle
will
bequeath
to
me
his
jewel
encrusted
barrette,
collection,
which
is
estimated
at
over
$10. This
is
my
inheritance.
This
Is
my
legacy. I love it. I think our brains are just kind of on a good wavelength. Maybe even just right now. We're at the same level of wired.
I'm also, it's a little warm up here in the studio. And my eyes are watering and I'm perspiring, glowing a skosh.
Air.
Well, I think this might be our show for today.
Air. Thanks so much for listening. Thanks so much for joining us today on this unedited Snazzarazzery. Thank you so much. I gotta do it in one take.
Do you need
I gotta
me to
do it in one take. No, I can do it.
Okay.
Please send us your stories. Send us your stories of all things theater related at amazingtechnikolershow@gmail.com or at the forum on our website at amazingtechnikolershow.com. I slow down at the end of a sentence so I have time to think of what's next. If you enjoyed the show, please give us a good review and a good rating on all the podcast apps you've ever heard of, and tell your friends about us. If you didn't like the show, tell your enemies, and we will send them into bankruptcy and sell their coats. We'll sell their coats on the black market. Bummer. Stage manager was not here. Neither was the piano accompaniment, but we appreciate them anyway.
Yeah.
And thank you again. We really appreciate you being on this journey with us, and we are having a great time with you as well. And with all things in your life, be them on stage, off stage, or in your life, break
a leg.
Leg.
Amazing Technicolor Shitshow.